The Indiana Department of Transportation plans to install bike lanes to State Road 45 or 10th Street on Bloomington's east side. As Lucas Gonzalez reports, the project has received mixed reactions, even among some bicyclists.
Anyone who's ever spent time on 10th Street by the College Mall knows it's usually crawling with motor vehicles. But there's not much bike or pedestrian infrastructure there. INDOT wants to add an east and westbound painted bike lane from the State Road 46 bypass to where 10th Street intersects with Pete Ellis Drive and Discovery Parkway.
Bloomington is a community that has a lot of pedestrian traffic that would have a lot of that bike traffic. So when we're looking at that, that's what things we consider.
Brian says projects like this are somewhat unique to Bloomington because many of the city's residents are students. And Brian says they're more likely to bike or walk to campus. The project would be similar to one INDOT did on State Road 46. In 2020, it installed bike lanes on a 1.41-mile stretch of that road.
We, again, want to make sure that our road improvements are done to help support the community, and we want to make sure that our community understands why we're doing something.
Other planned changes to 10th Street include new sidewalks, more crosswalks and pedestrian signals, and exclusive turn lanes for drivers. INDOT says the $9.8 million project will reduce traffic congestion and improve safety for bikers and pedestrians. But not everyone sees it that way.
The traffic's already so congested in this area that people don't pay attention as it is, and there is a lot of wrecks already, and just trying to get out of the parking spots here, the parking itself is just, it's a horrible place for anybody to be riding a bike. Even walking is kind of dangerous around here.
Skaggs owns a computer repair shop at 10th and the bypass. He doesn't think the painted bike lanes will be safe.
If it's not completely separated by like a median, then it's going to be in with traffic. And the problem with that being with traffic, people don't pay attention.
Deborah Corcoran, who owns an adjacent flower shop, feels similarly.
I don't even think the kids should be riding their bikes out on 45. It's so dangerous with all the curves. It's a lot of money to spend for just a few bike riders that go out there.
Even some cyclists don't think the project is perfect. Jerry Arvison, a cyclist of more than 3 decades, says while he'd still use the bike lanes if installed, they wouldn't be his first choice.
It might cause some confusion as to where a bicycle's supposed to go. Is a bicycle supposed to be on the multi-use path, or is the bicycle supposed to go in the bike lanes?
But still, he calls the project a step in the right direction.
You can't build brand new infrastructure all at once. But I think if we're widening that road, it probably makes sense to put it in.
Some residents, including Alan Rose, only get around by bike. Rose says the bike lanes are needed for East Side residents who can't afford cars.
More and more of the residentiality is being pushed out into the perimeter. The more affordable housing is further and further out, so you're going to have people that is their main mode of transit.
Alan also says the bike lanes should be protected. But like Arvison, he says this project is a leap forward. Some drivers say they don't see many bikers use 10th Street as it is. Others don't think they even should. Those who support the project say the new bike lanes will encourage more people to bike there. They also say bikers often use 10th to get downtown from the east. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Lucas Gonzalez.
INDOT wants to start construction on the project in November of 2024.